Good morning, children. In the previous session, we have discussed the significance of money. Money is very fascinating. We have studied that it is very curious to know about money also. It's an essential part of our life. Okay, without money, there is no life in the modern world. So today we will discuss about how money acts as a medium of exchange. As we know that we have discussed earlier, in the ancient period there was no money system which was known as barter system. Okay, so they exchanged goods for buying the things. In place of money they exchanged another goods. So now we have money system and money acts as a medium of exchange. So let's discuss more about this, how this tradition have come up. In the modern world, we know that we are using the digital forms of money, digital currency nowadays. So the use of money, we know it goes through our life. The entire life we are using money in our everyday life. Okay, so look around you when you are coming out of home. You know that many many varieties of several types of transactions are taking place. Okay, we are buying the goods, we are selling the goods, people are using goods, using money for buying their goods, or at any type of transaction. When you are going to the shops for buying goods, we need to pay the money. When you are traveling, we have to pay money. So we deposit money in the banks also. So these are all different types of transactions taking place in our life. Okay, so when we think about it, many of these transactions, goods are purchased, whatever the things we are buying, even it is food grains or any other things for our electronic items or whatever things, we are exchanging money. Okay, we are paying money for it. There are no goods we are exchanging. Okay, so this tradition have come up now in the modern world. We are using money for everything. So money is everything nowadays. Okay, so that when we are buying something, some of these transactions, suppose when you are buying the goods, we have to pay money. But when you are traveling by a bus, you are not getting back anything. When we buy goods, when we pay money, we get something back. But while traveling in a bus or any other public transport we are using, we are not getting back money. Instead, we are getting the services. Okay, so here when we go to the hospital, we are paying money. We get the service of a doctor or a nurse. Okay, so when you go to any government office, we may be paying some money, but we are getting the service only. Okay, so in every cases we are getting service or goods in place of money when we are exchanging money. So sometimes also there will not be on the spot, we will not get the service or goods, but money promises us that they will give us later. Okay, so that we know that we are using electricity. So the whole month without paying any money we are using electricity, but after that we have to pay the money for the service which is provided. Okay, so have you wondered about why the transactions are made in money? Now why we are using money? What is the importance of money? The reason is very simple. The money which a person holds with him, the money I have in my pocket, or this can easily exchange if any other commodity or service that he or she might want. What are the service we want? When you are going to a bank or a government office, we are paying money, but we are getting services there. So everybody who has money with us, within them or with them, they can exchange the money for the services they are provided. Okay, so here everyone prefers to receive payments in money, then exchange the money for things that they want. Whatever the goods we want, we can exchange money for buying it. So we can take one example of a shoe manufacturer. how the shoe manufacturer, he is making the shoe or manufacturing the shoe, and he wants to sell it in the market. Okay, now we can take the example of a shoe manufacturer. He is selling it in the market because he wants money for buying his household things like especially for food grains. So suppose he wants to buy a shoe manufacturer. In the olden days, we can think about the ancient period, how the people used it to sell and buy goods. There was no money in the olden days. Instead of the shoe manufacturer, he manufactured the shoes and he wanted to sell it in the market. At the same time, he wanted some wheat for his family. Now, imagine how they will be exchanging without money. So, in olden days, the shoe manufacturer wants wheat, and at the same time, he has to sell the shoes also. In that case, he had to find out a person who is ready to sell wheat, and also he wants shoes. Okay, suppose now in the market it is easy when there is money system, when the shoe manufacturer can sell his shoes to anybody, whoever, many people who may want shoes, and anybody can collect money. With that money he can go to any other shop for buying wheat. But in olden days there was no money system. Then the shoe manufacturer had to go around and search for a person who wants to buy his shoes and ready to sell his wheat to him. Okay, so two times. So these are called, we can find out he has to exchange shoes for wheat. Both parties have to agree to sell and buy each other's commodity. Okay, here we have the shoe manufacturer has to find out a person who needs his shoes and ready to sell his wheat to this person. So that case we can find out, we can say that both the person are agreeing to sell and buy each other's commodity. That is what we say double coincidence of wants. Okay, so both persons who are agree to buy and sell the goods. So that is called a double coincidence of wants. Both persons' wants are same. Okay, so that should match each other. So what a person is desire to sell is exactly here the person or the other person who wants to buy it. Okay, when I want to sell shoes, the other person want to buy shoes. Okay, the person, exact person who is ready to buy shoes, and at the same time I want wheat and he is ready to sell wheat. Now in olden days they could not find easily, it was not an easy task both parties to agree the selling the goods and buying the goods. Okay, so here in barter system, so this is called barter system where goods are exchanged for goods. There is no money. Okay, so in barter system goods are exchanged for goods only. Any other item we can find mostly people had a large number of cattle and they were farmers also. They had agriculture output only. Now there in olden days people did not have much wants also. Only food and shelter and the clothings were important for them. So they had a limited wants also. It was possible in olden days when they had a limited wants. But in the modern days, the wants of people are many. So we have several wants. It is not easy to meet all these wants by in a barter system. So that money or currency system is currency system works out well. Okay, so here in any economy, so where money is used, money by providing the crucial intermediate steps which eliminates the need for double coincidence of wants. When we are using currency or money, there is no need of double coincidence. The shoe manufacturer can sell his shoes to anybody and he will get money back for his product. with that money he can go to any other shop or anywhere who is ready to, who is selling the wheat, he can buy. Okay, so here the farmer will buy his shoes at the same time, and he needs to get wheat also. So that is possible in the currency system when is followed. Okay, it's not possible in the barter system. So all he has to do is find his a person to buy his shoes only, not about there is no question of wheat seller. Okay, so once he has exchanged his shoes for money, and with that money or we can buy any commodity available in the market or any commodity he needs to consume. So here there is no question of double coincidence of ones, since money acts as a intermediate in order to exchange the goods. In exchanging process, money acts a medium or intermediate thing. Okay, so here we can call money or currency as a medium of exchange. Okay, in the coming session we will study more about the modern forms of money. There are different forms of money existing in the world now.